There's this one band out that's called Napalm Death.
When I first heard this album in 1991 or so, I thought it was the most hideous sounding abomination that I'd ever heard, certainly, and probably I was thinking this has got to be the ugliest sound that has ever been committed to tape. At a certain point, though, it clicked for me, and I actually see this now as a profound work of art. So these recordings have been released multiple times, but I'm specifically talking about the sessions in 1987 and 1988 when the Lee Dorian, Bill Steer, Shane Embry, Mick Harris lineup of Napalm Death was invited on the legendary John Peel show, and this was broadcast throughout the UK. John Peel did this with many bands. He was an early champion of Napalm Death. And I guess when people in the UK first heard these sessions, they had a reaction not unlike mine. Even eventual fans of the band and people who were already metalheads, this stuff was so extreme for its time that the overwhelming majority of people who heard it were like, what in God's name is this? You can only imagine what the reaction must have been. And there's this really wonderful clip of this same lineup of Napalm playing a daytime kids show on British television, and the host is asking them about the music they play.
Was that it?
Yep, basically.
How come songs that are so short?
And to add to the sheer absurdity and awesomeness of this music, if you look at the track listing on the back, you'll see 3 entire songs in the space of 55 seconds. In some cases, it literally takes you longer to read the song titles as it does to listen to the actual songs. But don't let that fool you, because there's actually a lot crammed into very compact pieces of music. And it's just it sounds incredibly ugly, but kind of like those 3D art posters that you would find in shopping malls in the 90s. I eventually heard something in this that is, I would say, quite beautiful, and there's more going on here than just, we're being as raw and ugly as possible. So I've came to love this album after first hearing it and being really put off by it. It's 2 snapshots of a very short-lived lineup. So thank goodness we have this. Music was never the same, and we're all the better for it.